Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things, and in today's video I will be going over my November favorites for the month. I have a bunch of makeup products. I also have some more lifestyle-y products as well. I tried to put as many products on my face today as I could. Anything that's not mentioned in this video will be linked down below in the description box. Just know that tomorrow will be the start of a different kind of vlogmas for me. We have some good stuff planned, so stay tuned for that. But if you guys are wondering what have been some of my favorite products in the month of November, then keep on watching. Let's go. Okay, so I want to talk about lips for a second because this month is the month I really became obsessed with lip oils. And I really wanted to talk about these lip oils, and I actually ordered another lip oil in a Black Friday sale. So I'll probably have a big Black Friday haul coming whenever all my packages get delivered, but like, let's talk lip oils for a second because I'm kind of hooked. Now, obviously, like with people wearing masks, this is not the ideal lip situation, but I'm pregnant and basically trapped in my house. So I basically only leave to food shop every other week and go to doctor's appointments. So I actually am not wearing masks that often, and I'm usually just stuck in my house, and these are just so comfortable to wear. So this first one I talked about in my mid-month makeup review this month, and this is the INN Beauty Project Glaze #1 Lip Oil. This one smells so good. It smells like apples, but I kind of wanted you guys to be able to see the different consistencies. They're also very easy to apply, like you don't actually need a mirror. So this one is a little bit thicker, but it is so smooth on the lips, and it just, well, it smells like apples, which is really appealing, especially this time of year. It's a nice time to have apples, but I really, really enjoy it. But this is what this one looks like. I did receive this one in an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus this year, but I really am enjoying it. The next lip oil did come in my most recent Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. This is from Tarte's Sugar Rush line, and this is their Fresh Pressed Lip Oil. This one smells more like a berry kind of candy, like not so appley. And this one I would say is a little bit thicker than the INN Beauty Project. Like I think out of all of them, this is the one that I feel like is the closest to a glossy formula, but it's still not quite as tacky as a gloss can be. Again, it's so comfortable to wear. I cannot get over how comfortable it is. And then this one I purchased this month from ColourPop, and this is their Luxe Lip Oil in the shade Local Time. This one smells, maybe like a very, very slight berry scent, but not as intense as the other two. This out of all the formulas, I will definitely say is the thinnest formula. And it's just so comfortable. Like, oh gosh. I kind of feel like how you can just, like how you get addicted to lip balm and you can just keep applying lip balm. That's kind of how I feel about this product. Especially this one because it is so much lighter. Like it just feels like nourishing on the lips. So I've been really obsessed with lip oils. If you guys are loving lip oils too, let me know what your favorite formulas are. And if you can guess what lip oil I bought during the Black Friday sales. But let's just go through everything I'm wearing today. So I do have a foundation that made it into a favorites. It is the foundation I'm wearing today. And I cannot stop wearing this foundation. This is the VDL Perfecting Lash Foundation. So I specifically bought this on YesStyle, but YesStyle does not have a lot of shade options available because it is an Asian retailer, but I did see that they sell this at Ulta and they have a lot more shades available at Ulta, and it's probably a lot easier to interpret which shade you would be at Ulta. But wow, I originally bought this because Taylor Wynn used this foundation specifically in her transfer-proof makeup routine. And I was like, you know what? Like, that sounds cool. Let's try it. And I will say, it isn't a matte foundation, but I would say it's definitely a natural satin foundation. But if you do set it right, like I set it with MAC Fix Plus today, and I feel like it looks very glowy. The thing that I have noticed about this foundation is it does the opposite of what foundations typically do. And it looks better the longer you wear it. Like I mean, I'm not an oily person, but like, I feel like just wearing it throughout the day, like by the end of the day, it looks like so much nicer. I don't know, it's bizarre. Scott and I actually did a photo shoot 2 weeks ago now. I don't know if any of the photos will be available by the time this video's coming up, but this was the foundation I wound up wearing because I knew that we were having our photos taken like midday. Like I didn't want to have to worry about like having to touch up the makeup, and it worked so well. and I've been very happy with this purchase. The other product I have from my Yes Style haul that I really have been enjoying is the blush I'm wearing today, and it is this Juicy Pang blusher. This is such a cool formula. So it is a liquid blush, and it almost looks like, you know, nail polish. I can use this over powder. So today I did my base makeup, I powdered, I put on my bronzer, then I put 2 dots on my cheek, and I went in with my BK Beauty 106 brush, and I just blended it out. Blends out fine. And then what I did was I took my sponge and I just kind of like tapped around the edges of where I had blushed just to make sure that the foundation and the blush really blended together. But I love how easy this blush is to use over a powder. And like, I only went in with 1 layer on each side, but it really is buildable. So you can really get it up to more of a higher intensity if that is something you're interested in. But I've really been enjoying this blush. Speaking of the bronzer, something else I used at our photo shoot was the Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow palette. The fact that she finally came out with this in a mini is like the greatest thing ever. These palettes are not small. Like, I was very concerned that I was paying $30 for like makeup made for ants, but this is a very decent sized palette. I really have been enjoying it. Like I said, this is the bronzer and the highlight I wore to our photo shoot. It's the bronzer and highlight I'm wearing today, and it just works so effortlessly. Now I will say, I don't like that the mini only comes in 1 shade. That really should not be a thing, and it really should come in multiple shades. And hopefully that is something that is on their radar, since I do feel like this is performing very well for the brand because their actual full size is so expensive, and this is more of a more reasonably priced product for them. So I'm very happy with this purchase as well. Next is the eyeshadow I'm wearing, and this one I contemplated whether or not to put it in here, but I really wanted to. It's the Natasha Denona Peak palette. So I've contemplated because I do not believe this is for sale, but I wanted to really talk about my feelings on it because, again, like, I cannot put this down, and that is not the feeling I thought I was going to have with this specific palette, because I don't necessarily buy this toned of palettes. But again, this is what I wore to our photo shoot because it just blends so effortlessly and looks so good. Like, it is a palette where every time I use it, I use all 5 shades for the look, which is kind of rare for me. Like, usually, like, with a palette, I'll use like 2 to 3 shades at a time, but I find myself reaching for this and using all 5 shades every time. That being said, I don't think this size palette is worth $48. I think that's a little bit much for a 5-pan palette, but it does make me more interested in trying more Natasha Denona. Unfortunately, I don't think that's a good or a bad thing. What I found was very interesting is these colors just work so well together. And these are colors from, I believe, 3 different of her larger palettes. So I thought it was interesting. I don't know, maybe they will make this available if it really is getting rave reviews from boxycharm lovers, or maybe it will become part of the Boxy pop-up and you missed out on it. So I wanted to say that I really like it. I think it's great quality, a great palette. Wouldn't pay $48 for it, but would recommend it at a lower price. The only makeup product I'm not wearing today is the Lorac Sparkling palette. I feel like I talked about this a lot earlier on in the month, and it's been in a lot of videos, but this palette is just so fun and easy to use. It's a lot different than the Natasha Denona. This is going to give you a really subtle look. This is going to give you an easy, effortless look. The mattes, even though they are very light, they turn out decently pigmented on my skin tone. The shimmers are like just wet and beautiful looking, and yeah. I have really been enjoying this. It's 6 shades for $15. I think that's a great price. Also, I wanted to actually just really quickly demonstrate to you how this blush looks and blends out, so I thought I'd do that. Why not? So I usually go in with like a little dot, and then, like I said, I take my brush and I just tap it out and see how it's not as bright as it once was. So that's like 1 layer, and then obviously you can keep layering up, but it really is an easy formula to work with, which is really convenient. So those were the makeup products. Now into more like lifestyle. So last month's favorite, I had talked about these like pantyhose like hair ties that I really liked, and I was thinking like, these are really nice, but I don't necessarily always want a bow in my head. So I found a pack at Target. I mean, they're pastel colored, but they still have them. Now these are called the Scoonchy Super Comfy hair ties, I guess, but I'm wearing a yellow one today. But these are the same exact material, just without the bow if you didn't like the bow. They're super stretchy. They're so comfy. They hold everything in, but they don't like pull and tug like some hair ties can. So I'm just really into these, and I wanted to let you know that I discovered a version without bows. Now I want to talk about glasses. I bought glasses this past month because I don't ever wear glasses. Let's start with that. I never wear glasses. The last time I bought a new pair of glasses frames, I was a sophomore in college. I'm 31 years old now, so you do the math. I am a contacts wearer. I love my contacts. However, I kind of realized that if I'm going to potentially have a C-section, they don't let you wear contacts when you go into surgery. And I realized I'm going to need to have glasses to wear. So I'd heard, I guess it was Jessica Braun talking about Warby Parker. So I thought, what the heck, let's try it. I don't really want crazy expensive glasses. I just want something that I can see out of, basically. Because I did have an active prescription, like on a piece of paper from the last time I got tested for my contacts. So I was like, let's see what we can do. So the way Warby Parker works is you can go on their site and you kind of like tell them like your preferences when it comes to glasses, like shape, size, material, all that stuff. And they'll give you like a selection from their website of different glasses that you might like, and you can like pick colors and everything. And they will send you 5 pairs to try for free. Now it doesn't have like a prescription in it. It's like just clear lenses, but they'll send you 5 to try for free. And I think you have 3 days to try them on, see what you like. And then they give you like a return shipping thing to send it back. And then you can order your glasses. So for me, I did that and I really liked one pair. And for me, with everything totaled up between the glasses and the lenses, it cost me $95. Now they do have a form. I haven't filled it out yet, but I can send it in to my insurance company to see if they will reimburse me any of that money. But I just want to show you guys because I really like them. Now I have my contacts on right now, so this is probably the worst idea ever. I forget the exact name of the style I picked out, but I'll leave that information down below. But here they are. Now I can have glasses so I can see my child when she's born, because I cannot see anything. And another thing I really liked was the glasses I had before had like the feet. And for me, anytime like something hit, like bumped into my glasses, like those would always like jam right, you know, if you wear glasses, you know the feeling. And I wanted something that did not have feet, so these are just like plastic. So like if a baby arm flails up, say, I don't get stabbed in the eyeball. That was another thing I was kind of highly interested in. So, I mean, obviously I'm not sponsored by Warby Parker. I just tried it out and really enjoyed the service, found it easy to use. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with everyone. The last thing I want to talk about are a pair of pants. They are not maternity pants, but according to the reviews on Amazon, you can wear them pregnant or not pregnant. So these are for everyone. So these are a literal pair. These are kind of dirty. I wore them to bed last night, so they have cat fur. These are just like black, like, I guess these are what we used to call yoga pants, because they're like more like flared at the end. And they roll down at the top, and that's why people say they're good for pregnancy, especially when you're really large like me right now. You can really roll them under your bump, but they're just like the comfiest material. I wonder if, I don't know what material they are, but they're just so soft and lightweight, but like a comfy lightweight. Like, I just wanted something really comfortable, because sometimes having everything over the bump can be a little restraining feeling, and I just wanted something that I could wear under. And I liked that people said that you could wear these pregnant or not pregnant, because they're just a pair of comfy, stretchy pants. And I have to agree, they're very comfy and stretchy. And I think they were like $16, $17. Again, I'll make sure to link them down below. They're from Amazon, but I really liked those. I felt like other people might like them if they like comfy pants. It's funny because like this is like all I used to wear in like high school and college before like leggings were really popular. So I feel like I'm going back in time wearing these. But yeah, those have been my favorites for the month of November. Definitely let me know what you guys have been loving this month. Any of these products? What's your favorite lip oil? Let me know. And yeah, that's it for this video. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. And my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!